Well, good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Make sure you get in that description box. Hit the link to my Teespring. I just uploaded some brand new designs this morning. And you want to save some money? You want to save some cash? Promo code Sloppy Joe, all caps, no spaces, will get you 20% off. And I'm back on X, people. 5 years ago, I was kicked off for telling Alyssa Milano. Well, she posted that the MAGA hat is the new white hood. And I said, if that's the new white hood, you're the new dumb bitch. 10 seconds later, I was kicked off. I never went back. People are telling me, oh, it's different. It's X now. Elon Musk owns it. You're allowed to say whatever you want. So I appealed my suspension. They granted it, and I am back on X. The link will also be in the description box. It is at green_Jericho. Before I get started, I got to talk about something I'm a little bit pissed off about, and you might hear it in the background. I hope you don't, but I've mentioned before that they're building 500 new homes behind my fucking house. So starting at 6:30 in the morning, all I hear is, hey, mira, jefe, boom, 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 hammers and shit. So that's going on right now. They decided to get louder when I started recording. So fuck you guys, in case you're watching. Anyway, the melted hound dog is back. Now, this melted hound dog is probably old enough to have been one of the hound dogs that chased the slaves through the swamps. I don't know. By looking at her, she might be. I'm talking about James Brown's stunt double. I'm talking about Aunt Pearl from 227, Miss Maxine Waters, Congresswoman from the 43rd District of Los Angeles, where most of the children there, 93% of the children there cannot do math at grade level. She is back on the scene at 85 years old. And I just posted something on Instagram on my story, so it might not be there anymore. But Sloppy Joe, no, it was Nancy Pelosi, same age as Maxine Waters. Oh, she's so old, her memories are in black and white. But Sloppy Joe gave Nancy Pelosi, the vodka vixen, the Presidential Medal of Freedom. And so there's a picture of, or a video of him putting the medal around her neck. And did you know that those two have a combined age of 186 years? Shit. But let's get to the melting hound dog. What does she have to say now? What kind of shit is she trying to stir up? Well, I'll let her tell you. Who am I to speak for James Brown, the hardest working man in show business? And I thought he was dead. My bad. To anybody out there that I told, yeah, James Brown is dead, I'm wrong, because obviously he's alive and well. And shout out to the glue keeping this wig on her head. This is industrial strength glue. This is the kind of glue that you use on something that's on top of a mountain that has winds, hurricane winds all year, and you don't want it to move. That's the same glue holding that wig onto this antique's scalp. Take it away, Aunt Pearl.
This is a man who we better be careful about. And I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask the Justice Department, and I'm going to ask the president to tell us what they're going to do to protect this country against violence if he loses. I want to know about all of those right-wing organizations that he's connected with, who are training up in the hills somewhere and targeting, what communities they're going to attack. This is
So here we go again with the if Trump loses, the country is going to burn because of the right-wing extremists, coming from the melted hound dog, Maxine Waters. Now, wasn't she the same person who a few years back was talking about, was telling people to get around the Republican politicians, create a circle around them, make them uncomfortable, approach them at a gasoline station? That's how old she is. Nobody says a gasoline station. And when is she going to talk to Sloppy Joe about it? When they get together to have their weekly bowl of warm butterscotch pudding and they listen to those songs. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Is that when she's going to talk to Sloppy Joe? Is that when they're going to have a discussion? The boys are coming home. The Japanese have surrendered. Oh man, and her and Sloppy Joe, like him and Nancy Pelosi, have a combined age of 186. But let's go back down memory lane a little bit and listen to what Maxine Waters had to say to the crowd.
Can't protect the children. We can't protect anybody. If you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome.
So what would happen if somebody with an aura next to their name was telling that to a group of people? I wonder. You tell me. But according to Maxine Waters, if Trump loses, there are these groups of far right-wing militia members with mullets, not enough teeth in their mouth, and lipstick marks from their sister who are going to attack groups of people. So I'm wondering, why didn't they do that when the election was stolen from him in 2020? Where were those militias then? Training in the hills somewhere, as she says. Who are these people? What are they going to do? What kind of support do you think they're going to have from the general public to be able to carry this out? This is fear mongering. They're talking about things that will not happen. There are no mythical groups of angry right-wing white men in the hills of Tennessee and Kentucky who are training, who have these stuffed scarecrow-like bodies of blue-haired septum ring college students taking their bayonets. Take that, you fucking hippie. Yeah, sticking it into the fake bodies full of hay. Is that what's happening? Are these people planning an attack? On what communities are they going to be attacking? The Alphabet Soup Group, the Ku Klux Klan, people of color? Who are these groups, Maxine? You don't even know. You decrepit old senile biznitch. You don't even know what you're talking about. Why don't you get into 43rd District and do some good there? Instead of trying to create fear and to get people to be afraid of something that doesn't exist. There's nobody out there that's going to do anything if Trump loses. Now, I shouldn't say anything. I'm sure there will be some protests. I'm sure there will be some gatherings, but to think that there's this murderous horde of toothless sister fuckers who are going to come down from the hills with their Confederate flags yelling, "Yeehaw!" That's a bunch of bullshit, and you know it. But what say you, people? Can you hear those fuckers out there hammering? That shit pisses me off. But what say you? Meet me in the comment section. Do you think there's any validity to what this senior citizen is talking about? And she is 85 years old. Retire already. Why are you not on a porch somewhere drinking sweet tea, sucking on some Werther's Original, watching your great-grandchildren grow up? Think about it. Why would somebody at 85 years old still be in politics? It's almost like they owe somebody something. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize a Linktree link. Make sure you hit the link to my Teespring. Get those brand new designs, 20% off. Promo code Sloppy Joe, all caps, no spaces. And I'm back on X at @Green_Jericho. I am Jericho Green. And man, I'm out.